Are you measuring heart rate variability? If you are, what three things affect you most? Did you get some kind of tracking device for Christmas? Did you get a ring? Maybe you have a new watch or maybe some other device. And are you looking at HRV, heart rate variability? Well, the first thing to say about your HRV figure, it is not a representation of your stress or your fitness levels or your worth. It is a proxy. It is the best way we have at measuring at home how our autonomic nervous system is functioning over time. Even when you think your heart is beating regularly, in truth, there are small variations between heartbeats. And the variation is a representation of the balance between your sympathetic arm of the autonomic nervous system, which is responsible for the mobilization of energy. We also talk about it as being the flight or fight system, and the parasympathetic, which is governed mainly by the vagus nerve. And this is linked to restoration, to recovery, and to sleep. And it's the balance of the two which creates that heart rate variability. So when we see a high level of variability, it means that the parasympathetic has more influence over the heart. And so a higher heart rate variability means that your body is more able to adapt and be responsive to the environment when your body is under strain, which can be linked to emotional stress, tiredness, overexertion. It can be linked to alcohol. Really importantly, it declines with age. But when the body is under stress, heart rate variability will drop. When parasympathetic influence over the body is high, the heart can adapt rapidly to the changing environment, and the heart rate variability in this group tends to be higher. It's also worth saying that for midlife women affected by changes in estrogen, HRV is particularly affected, and we're going to do a separate reel on that. So if you are a midlife woman and you've got a new tracking device at Christmas and you don't like your data, then don't despair, we're going to talk about that separately. So HRV is not about one day, one figure. It's about trends. It's about what happens over time and how we can correlate our behaviors, what we're doing in our life to our HRV figure. And now at the beginning of a new year, we can look at new ways to help our bodies to be able to hold more capacity for stress and strain. When you wake up in the morning and you check your HRV at night, your body is not under physical or emotional strain. And so that is a good way to measure the baseline of your autonomic tone. What three things affect you most? For me, number one is alcohol. Number two is too much strain during the day. And number three, not getting enough exercise.